This is Master and Teach Virgo checking in once again, and today I want to talk about man cannot live on bread alone, part 2. So man's human body came from the earth came from carbon, and carbon comes from atoms, and atoms came into existence from the words of God. If we're going to go the Bible route, okay. Translation, our words send out a vibration, and vibrations not only affect things, infect things, but also cause things to happen. Right. So an example would be a person walks up to someone who they have never seen, never talked to, never had a problem with, and punches them in the face. So the person they hit has no idea why this has happened, doesn't know where this came from, and doesn't understand what they did wrong. But they pull out a gun and try to shoot the person, but miss them, and hits a man with headphones on listening to music, or an old lady getting helped out of a car by her daughter, or a small child walking with his dad. Now I say all that to say this. That man not paying attention dies, or that old woman not looking dies, or that small child talking to his dad dies. But what does this mean? The person who punched the person who pulled out the gun would be the cause, would be the reason behind this or these events. That would be the cause, causing the effect. So an onlooker would say that person created that whole mess, keyword created. But moving on, so existence comes from the words, and words came from an idea, and an idea came from a thought. But where does the thought come from? Thought comes from the void, and void means empty space. So where does empty space come from? A clear mind. And where does a clear mind come from? It comes from us. Once we have found knowledge of self by becoming awoke from being asleep. But what does this mean? A clear mind is really being awoke, and a crowded mind is really being asleep. But what does this mean? All the images you see before finding yourself is all created by other people's intentions, by having your attention. But then again, you are nothing or no thing and everything. But what does this mean? You are an energy living in the dark who created not only light, but everything you can so-called see outside the pitch black. And this is MTV checking in with Man Cannot Live on Bread Alone part 2. Check it in, checking out.